Yeah, today we're going to be going through and looking at just a bunch of different Constellation upgrades I've been able to get over the past little while. Hello, Vexing. Happy Potato. Laifu. Well, it's morning for me. My Viego's at 2 stars. Is it worth using Cosmic Blessing on him? I mean, it's worth trying to get him to 3-star if you can. You get a pretty big upgrade. Is the Viego does nothing meme still alive? I mean, you don't necessarily rely on him too much, especially in lower level adventures, but he's still used, like, he still does quite a lot, especially in the higher level ones. First, though, we're going to look at the weekly adventures. We're not going to go through them at the moment, but we're going to go over what they are so people can kind of have a better understanding of what they might want to play. Hello, Kairu? Yeah, let's guess that. So a 1/2 star, 2, and a 3-star. Guess that was local to one Discord. So here, we just have P&Z research, and it's a 1/2 star. Gianna's always amazing for this, because just every single round you get a cost-reduced card. So Gianna, pretty solid here, but it's a 1/2 star. Going any P&Z will do perfectly fine here. 2-star up against Poppy. Legend Weaver. We haven't seen this one in a while, so all epic cards cost 2 less. Some decks have, I think, like 2, maybe 3, and some have none. But this one can be solid. Aatrox is normally one of the best here, because I think he has at least 2 epic cards. But normally this is just something that as you're going through and looking at rewards, you just want to be seeing if they have that little purple diamond or purple jewel down at the bottom to be able to grab, since it'll be costing 2 less. So you can go and choose a specific champion for this, but it's more of one you can just draw through. Not really that big of a deal, though. I'm not sure why that is, Vexing, why the weekly adventures start on Monday and the quests start Wednesday. Not really sure. It's just the way it's always been since they got added to the game. Chilling Prophecy, game start the first someone throws in Thrall, sets countdown to 5. Normally you should be ending before this ever goes off, but if it does go off, they get an 8/8. So I'd say Aatrox is one of the best here just because of the Legend Weaver. Why isn't it called Epic Weaver? Who knows? Yeah, the Darken weapons, especially for Aatrox, are all epic, which is why he's so good here. Can Aatrox 3-star with rare relics defeat Aesol? I've been having a hard time doing that. Can he? Yes, but you do have a tough time because Aatrox is just a little bit too slow. Hey, Shambles. You unlock Talia's 2-star, so you went to Leveler. She's really fun, but man, she needs that 3rd-star. Yes. Talia is one of the ones, like most champions, they're fine at just their 2-star. Talia is one you actually want to get to the 3-star because she really needs that 1/1 and overwhelm. The 3-star, Caitlyn, Embrace the Currents when the player plays a spell, refill 1 spell mana. So great for, well, any spell weaving champion, especially any that make a spell every single round, but especially for Master Yi, this can help you go infinite. Also really good for Nami. Withstand, round start, grant this foes units 1 power, and Vicious Enemy. This might actually be a decent week to try to level up your units or upgrade your Forge slots. Use the Forge consumable to upgrade to epics, because this is a pretty easy 3-star from the looks of it. Like, Embrace the Current is helping you out quite a good amount. Withstand isn't making the enemy that rough. The Vicious Enemy is annoying, but compared to a lot of the 3-stars and higher that we get, where they have like just 3 to 4 terrible modifiers, this could be a good week for, yeah, trying to abuse the weekly as much as possible. all darkened weapons are epic? Oh, good to know. I've never done much trouble with double stalkers Aatrox. It's a bit RNG. Summon powers help a lot. Yeah. Usually Spirit Forge is an Acel. I normally just go to one of the 3 stars. Alright, let's go ahead and play some Viego. So we actually have the Constellation, at least all the star powers maxed out. We don't have these 2 on this side yet, but all of the star powers. So it's pretty nice. We have that Overwhelm, get that extra starting mana. The 6 star is incredible. Then for some of the bonus ones that we have, Shape of Fear Stopwatch, Shadow Isle's followers get Pickaxe, Encroaching Mist gets Skirmisher Saber. So some very solid upgrades here. Since we have the extra starting mana, we're actually going to go away from a Starforged Gauntlet build. While you could still use Starforged Gauntlets and while they're still solid, gonna try something a little bit different here. So Disciple of Shadows, really good for getting Viego leveled, getting him on the board early. Portal Pals is actually a lot of fun on him. You can get some very strong units, especially Mordekaiser, and normally they're gonna cost nothing. And then Spellweaver Symphony, there's a lot of good kill spells that you can get, and so that can just help you continue to trigger your second star power, as well as potentially helping you with some extra draw. So this is what we're gonna go with, and we're gonna go and try him out against Lysandra, just because it probably is gonna be a little bit too easy against Acel. Alright, I think Hecarim would be best, especially because both of these are going to get those pickaxes. So that's pretty good. We could get Keeper of the Box. That could be okay, but yeah, let's just go for Hecarim. Hello, Dehema? Round Start Rally looks pretty good. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab that. Low rolled that gold, but okay. Attack, grant me 1 power for each ephemeral ally you have. Mana deposit, that is solid. Pick units to strike your nexus, then kill it. I mean, this is our champion spell, but I don't know if we really want to bother. I wish we had a little bit more gold. The double attack is really good. Shape of Fear is also really solid. I guess we'll go for the double attack, especially if we get something later, like when you play your unit, it gives it to everyone else. The keywords. Somewhat forgetting no, it's not can't stop, won't stop. Sharing is caring. I think that's what it's called. That could be pretty helpful. Yeah, I think let's grab this. And we'll buy 1 copy just in case we happen to get some Frostbite synergy or who knows. Could be useful. We'll just get 1 copy for the item upgrade. Alright, champion items chest up there. That looks pretty good. Yeah, top root looks solid. Let's actually take a peek. All things grow cold. Okay, doesn't look terrible. Yeah, let's go here for Heart of the Fluffed. Hato's kind of stuck progression-wise. I don't have another P&Z champ, so I can't complete Draven requirement, and my Bilgewater champs struggle in Victor Adventure. So everyone under 20 except a few 3-star champs. I'm just struggling. And light on Blessings. Just feel stuck. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. Yeah, let's go with this. So you can always just focus on leveling up some of your champions in adventures you've already cleared. You don't have to always be clearing an adventure that you have done before. Just trying to level up some of your other champions to get to the point where they can clear some of those higher adventures.
We are ready, always. When I call, the Iron Order answers.
Also, sometimes there's kind of a max you can do for the week as far as constantly getting new upgrades. So sometimes you can just focus on leveling up your units, but then also work on
The whole world will know.
work on just completing your dailies and weeklies and just waiting to the point where you can get another like item upgrade, get some more of your champion levels, or like star powers from the weeklies. So this is 6-star Viego.
All will be consumed by the black mist. Without her.
So for the Darius video, the 4-star didn't matter that much, but some of the other upgrades we got in the Constellation did matter. So the fact that we were able to get people with the pickaxe, that was one that like really impacted it. These are all solid, and we just OTK'd them. pretty good. I think I'll go for the Blighted Caretaker. Augment, Spirit, Void-Laden Shell. I want to save my rerolls, so I think I'll just we'll actually go for the Void-Laden Shell, see what we get. All right, Troll Scavenger with I Am Inevitable. This time last year I just had to grit my teeth and be patient. Yeah, sometimes you just have to wait for the quests to reset for you to be able to keep getting more rewards, and all you really can do is just try to grind levels on your units. Let's get rid of Despair. Yeah, Darius absolutely destroyed there. I look forward to leveling him up even more. Alright, we did not get our 1 unit. That's a little sad. The free cards we get are really nice.
A true Freljordian welcome.
Alright, Frostbite, a little annoying. Oh, they stole our Iron Harbinger. How fun. Yeah, that looks fine.
Yes.
Yeah, I could have put that one first to kind of buff everyone else up. He seems so good and fast. Yeah, if you have the like right upgrades and build for him, he is unstoppable. It's so good. I think let's drop Shark Chariot. Do we want to drop him immediately or just fill out an entire board? Yeah, I think let's just keep going here.
Viego shows them where their spells can help.
Alright, GG. Yeah, we can just put so much damage forward. It is pretty crazy. Ah, 6 stars pretty OP. One of the issues they had at low levels was the lack of rare relics to enable good builds. That one you just have to be patient and keep playing. Yeah. And yeah, there's not really anything you could do. Cost one less. That's not bad. I am really liking the Iron Harbinger, though. It says create a copy, not create an exact copy. But it's still just based on the cards we've drawn. Wouldn't this be able to just go infinite? Because even if we draw this card, the cost reduction is based on the cards we've drawn, not the card that it has seen us draw. So yeah, this should just be able to go infinite. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab that. That seems good. Another thing, I'm getting into the lore and stuff because it's cool and making me question some of the decks choice rights made for some champs, like Jax having 2 reactions cards for no reason, and Neela barely having anyone from her own crew in her deck. Yeah, that's sadly something you can't really try to look at because you'll be disappointed. Blighted Ravine, secrets hidden by Frost. Is Vhagar at 2 stars playable? Playable, yes. Will you maybe struggle to clear like the toughest challenges possible? A bit, but yeah, he's definitely still solid. I think let's give it to the Hapless Aristocrat. And the Shark Chariot is good, but I think we're going to be fine with some of our other upgrades. Yeah, there's some better cards we could pick up. Also, the fact that we have Rally every single round just guarantees that we're always getting relics. Or not relics, getting our spells every round, which is pretty awesome. The biggest problem we're going to have is just running up against the cost increase for Lysandra.
She waits for me beyond the mist.
Nice little Ledros. This is why Portal Palace is so good. The cards you draw, especially if you stay in Shadow Isles, it's so good. Oh, I love it. Let's drag this over here. And yeah, that's just gonna be that's gonna be game.
Be consumed by the black mist.
Oh man.
I command you.
Gotta ban someone again.
All this for her.
I do not want to buy viewers. Thank you very much. Yeah, the cards you get is so good. I love it. Wings of the Wave. That's actually not bad. We are getting a decent amount of the Haunted Relic, though. I mean, this is really solid. Vengeance. We might not even get to the mana point to even play Vengeance because we're being so aggressive early. Yeah, I think I'll just grab this. It's really good. This. Yeah, we're probably not really going to play either of these, so we'll just go for the Iron Harbinger. Shuffle copies of the Ruination to all players' hands or deck that cost 0. That is kind of funny. Phantom Prankster isn't bad, actually. We should be able to benefit from it more than the enemy. I mean, we could blow all of our rerolls trying to get the spell shield. It still would probably be... Yeah. Still would probably be better. Because we do have some spells to target the enemy, but it doesn't matter that much. Yeah, we'll see if we get lucky. Or, you know what? Let's just have fun. Let's go for Unstoppable Force and try to absolutely annihilate them. This could backfire, but let's just have fun with it. Reunited. Very simple, but it's also helpful. Let's just go ahead and grab it. Alright. Drac Lorn Inquisitor. Do I have a favorite piece of lore? Not that I'm really recalling offhand, to be honest. I mean, most of it's pretty good. I had Infinite Pike with double stalkers, easy Ezreal defeat, had Summon Ephemerals and Deathless. Also, Encroaching Shadows was actually infinite. Nice. Ah, Glare, that's not too bad. We did not get our champion, a little sad.
When I call, the Iron Order answers.
Alright, let's use this here so you can get lucky and get our Viego. Apparently not. Alright. Alright, let's kill this. Alright, so there's a ton of damage, also going to give us a great amount of cost reduction. We're just going full aggro. Summon 2 saplings. The saplings will die because they're ephemeral, but they'll give us more cost reduction. And this would die as well. Does have draw. I think we're fine.
What's that noise?
Oh, we have so many good options. Let's actually just go for the Haunted Spirits because each one of them is actually going to be pretty big.
I must get out of here.
Yeah, he'll get bigger, but we have the Shark Chariots that are going to come in as well. GG. I'm going to try to learn Orange lore today because he seems so interesting. I mean, yeah, the lore of all of the Freljord gods. So Ornn, Volibear, Anivia, that is all pretty interesting. Why in-game possession 5 cost and out-of-game 3 cost? Because they put the wrong item on it. Ravenous Butcher is really good, but that Shark Chariot looks too fun to pass up. So let's go ahead and grab that because that seems hilarious. They put Nomad's Medallion on it, but Nomad's Medallion is the cost reduction for units, not spells. They should have put Tear of the Goddess on it. So that's probably where the issue is coming from. Sure, let's just get more Shark Chariots. And yeah, I think let's just go the hard route. That would make us come down for Ornn, but another power, Epic Shop. Let's go for it. So Bone Scryer, with At Last They Awaken. Yeah, kind of a crazy little mistake to make. And yeah, the shark is just going to keep going, keep giving us more cost reduction. It is going to be fantastic. Let's actually get rid of the Camavorian Soldier. We just have so many really good cards we want to draw. Like, yeah, we haven't even been able to play with the Evershade Stalker yet. Yeah, we'll drop this here. It's kind of the best thing we can play first.
All destiny ends bleached white.
We go, we go, we go.
And yes, it is infinite.
Play their souls' eyes everywhere. Play their souls.
Alright, let's go ahead and kill this. Yeah, it'll do a little bit of damage, but that's fine. Yeah, I didn't mention that his second star is slightly bugged. I feel like that's something that's going to be fixed, or should be fixed fairly soon.
Break their minds, slay their souls.
Well, GG. Lissandra is now easy. At least going up to her so far. I'm gonna drink hot chocolate mixed with coffee and diabetic sugar. Hope I don't overdose or something. Goodness, that sounds... yeah. Not good. Market Owls is fun. Ravenous Butcher is good. Elixir of Sorcery is actually pretty bad into Lissandra. And we don't want to get more copies of Hecarim because we want to be drawing our Viego, but we're really struggling. Yeah, the Butcher is really good. Alright, Howling Abyss. I am inevitable. Let's go for it. If you catch diabetes, go to China, they have a cure. Interesting. Yeah, let's go like this. We'll play the Hapless Aristocrat first. We want our Shark Chariot to kill whatever they play. Well, at least try to kill whatever they play. This is just gonna kill their... oh, that's fantastic. So I guess they just made Gloom go through tough for everyone. Actually, that one should have gone through it anyways. It's the damage one. Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, let's kill this guy.
The whole world will know my anguish.
Mordekaiser. Alright, let's go ahead and kill this. It's so fun being able to draw Mordekaiser. We are going to run out of room. I think let's kill these two.
All will be consumed by the blacksmith.
You accidentally made the enemy have infinite 2 cost. Shadow Isle unit that copies. Because you took all players' cards cost 2 less. That is pretty rough. Yeah. Oh look, we're already leveled. Well, GG. Yeah, the only person we're gonna struggle with is gonna be Lissandra. We're annihilating everyone else.
You are now in my thrall.
I'm gonna go play some of my own path. You'll be in the background. And before I start lurking, Trifarian Might and grabbing items to Rock Bear is my favorite way to play Talia so far. Yes. Getting Trifarian on Talia is so much fun so that your Rock Bears pop out and just get strikes off. I've only had it happen like once or twice, but it's fantastic when that works. Alright, what power are we going to get here? When an ally dies, deal 1 to the enemy nexus. Decent, but against Lissandra, we are going to struggle. Because her nexus is going to have tough. 2 armed gearheads isn't bad. More units, people for us to kill. Just drawing 2, though, is actually not bad because we have such good units. I think I might actually go here, as crazy as it is. Mask Mother solid, Barkby solid, Reckoner's Mark. Okay. We have to buy at least one of these because that's just insane. Let's go Ephemeral. I mean, that isn't bad. We could use that to steal some of her big units. And yeah, like we never cut it or anything. Sure, we'll grab it, I guess. Yeah, the ephemeral doesn't really matter because we're just doing as much damage as possible, but I feel like we could do better. I guess if we end up playing Hecarim, fine. Let's... Yeah, we can get that. That rally banner is good, and the capture is also really good. Oh, there's so many different good combinations. I think we'll go for the Mask Mother. And I think we're actually just going to count on outscaling the enemy. Although we can't block, so... Yeah, I guess. Having some capture wouldn't be terrible. Alright, a lot of fun things. Ornn with Frost Gathers.
Deck, are we? Excellent. I brought nails.
Yeah, I hope you're able to get her to 3rd star power. She really needs it. Yeah, the thing that Lyssandra's anti-infinite is so annoying, because you'll have a great run all the way up to her, and then it's just like, no fun allowed. Because it's just, yeah, it's not fun to play against. Alright, let's go ahead. Get a kill. Get another one.
Did you wander off again?
Sure, let's get some Shark Chariots. They're a little bit stronger right now.
We go, we go, we go. Hide them, cut them, kill them. More.
I guess let's get rid of this one here.
Cut them, kill them. More.
Let's kill this.
Break their minds, slay their souls.
Technically, we could actually not attack with everyone because we're going to get Shark Chariots. Alright, but that's a nice little OTK again. The good thing is we do have a lot of cost reduction, so we might actually be able to offset and be fine. And the thing is, we have an incredibly powerful build for Viego, but we're not even dropping him most of the time. Let's get some more copies of him though, so we have a higher chance of drawing him. Yeah, let's still try to get some better stuff. Sure, let's just be as aggressive as possible. Alright, Lysandra and all things grow cold.
At last, my time is at hand.
Man, we've been blasting through this. Hello, insert coin. I guess coins. Let's get rid of these two. Yeah, it is still possible, especially if you're playing like Janna. She can offset it pretty well. Nami has a little bit of a harder time, but can still do okay sometimes.
Secrets hidden by frost.
Alright, so we have to play... I mean, we could just capture her immediately. I mean, if we capture her and they kill this, they're just going to immediately get another Frozen Thrall. It's not like we're going to be able to block. Sure, we'll just...
Break their minds, slay their souls.
Alright, so we could play this to get 2 kills. Although, we should probably kill that.
Their minds, slay their souls. Hide everywhere.
And yep, we're still going.
Eyes everywhere. Cut them, kill them. More. Put them eyes everywhere.
Alright, that is quite a lot of damage. Looks good. And now when all these die, they're going to give us even more cost reduction.
She waits for me beyond the mist. My queen.
I got our Viego on the board. Oh, we Kindler. That'll be handy in case something terrible happens. I think we'll hold on to this for... Well, we'll give us more cost reduction. Sure.
Cut them, kill them.
Alright, pretty good first round. And we're leveled. The mixed coffee tastes very good. It's like a more tasty, sweet coffee. I mean, the taste isn't the thing to really be worried about. It's the after effects. Zero cost Hydrovine's not terrible. And the spells I'm worried about that they have are fast, so just open attacking is not actually going to help us.
The darkness, like hunger, only grows.
Okay, so they're probably just gonna... they're probably just gonna obliterate us. Oh well. Yep, there's the Entomb. But it doesn't matter. Wow, that was probably the easiest Lysandra I have ever had in my life. Well. Has anyone else not been getting their chests from the dailies? Because I think I haven't been. Supposedly, what they're saying is that it doesn't pop up and give you an animation, but you're just automatically getting the rewards. But yeah, that was incredibly easy. That was very fun. I really do like this Viego build. It's more interesting in my opinion than Starforged. Like Starforged, yes, it's solid. You can pair it with Scissors, which is again fine. But I like the fact that the Spellweaver Symphony has really good cards, especially if you stay in Shadow Isles. They work out so well for you, either giving you ephemeral units, being able to kill your own units, which is good for you. So really good. It also gives you something else to play. The Disciple of Shadows, just getting your Viego on the board, leveling them up normally incredibly quickly. And then again, the Portal Pals, you're already wanting to stay in Shadow Isles from the Symphony, but now also for the Portal Pals. And the cards you get from it, like you saw us get Ledros, which is fantastic. We get Mordekaiser, and then the other big units again are just really, really good. Like there's some very solid ones that we didn't even see this time. So very fun build. Obviously there's triple epic relics. But of all the triple epic relic builds for Viego, I think this might be my favorite. Yeah, that was a blast. That was probably the easiest Lysandra I've ever had. Like, we OTK'd almost everyone. And the people we didn't OTK, like Lysandra and Ornn, we then just defeated in the second round. So that's been fantastic. What after effect? Oh, I mean the after effect of like getting diabetes and dying. That's the after effect like that I was considering. I mean, it's a lot of sugar. Alright, so that was quite a lot of fun. Let's see. So we also have 4-star Mordekaiser. Not Mordekaiser. I wish Mordekaiser had his thing. So we're wanting to test out 4-star Morgana, because this is another one of the constellations that I was able to upgrade, but I haven't actually played yet at all. Echoing Spirit is decent, but I think I'd rather stick with Packed Powder. I do like that scaling. I like getting it on the board early. Echoing Spirit does give you that little bit of a bonus, though, in that... Actually, yeah, let's... Oh, what I need is Packed Powder and Echoing Spirit and getting rid of the Grand General's counterplan, maybe. You know what? Let's actually try Echoing Spirit. Because sometimes you can have an issue with Morgana where you lose because you never draw her. So making sure we actually draw her wouldn't be bad. Is there a good way to get Epic Relics? I have some champs unlocked now, none of them above level 4. And I have just 3 epics now. Any advice? So Epic Relics, there's a couple different ways to get them. Your legend levels, there's a couple different quests. In general, though, it's just the timer from the Emporium that you're waiting for that to count down. You can also flat out buy them now in some of the bundles. But normally it's just something that as you max out your account, you get a lot of extra Stardust, and either you can then turn that in for the Epic Relics. We just played Darius like yesterday, and we haven't gotten any new upgrades for him, so... Yeah, I'm not going to do that immediately. Someone who disliked Morgana, I found her quite good with Strength of Stone and Starforged. Interesting. Let's... Yeah, never used Echoing Spirit on Morgana, but let's test it out. And... Oh, it's gonna take so long. But I guess we can go into... Oh, I'll change the title. Guess we'll go into Lysandra again. Yeah, hopefully we can get through this fairly quickly. I was grinding for Stardust. I have like 3+K. About to buy a Golden Reliquary, but it's on cooldown. Yeah, this is a pretty long cooldown. Support champion. Alright, no one has really targeting spells. A free Akshan's not bad. And then this one has targeting to an enemy. Yeah, I think this is probably the best. Yeah, let's go for that. You're not creating, like, you're buying the golden reliquaries from the Emporium with Stardust. That's what I was meaning. So the golden reliquaries take 3k Stardust. And so you just go in there, buy it when it's not on cooldown. And that's what I was meaning, yeah. Hold It's not bad. Grit is okay. Really what new players should focus on is leveling and building out their rare collections. Yeah, if you're a newer player, don't rush epic relics. Like on my low level account, I have not bought a single golden reliquary. I just focus on filling out my rare relic collection. I think that is more important. The epic relics are more like a late game feature when you kind of have everything else. Yeah, I think we'll just go for a solid defensive power. We could try to be greedy and go for something better, but that might not actually benefit us. A 1-cost spell shield's nice. An ally you've targeted this round strikes an enemy. This goes off twice. Going off twice is bad, kind of, for Lysandra, but that's double targeting. That's going to be a lot. Even if it doesn't kill the target, like, that doesn't matter. Oh, there's a lot of good upgrades. Alright, we'll go for the Blinded Mystic, because playing things for free is really good. Startled Somper, it's nice to play a unit for free. The one issue is this unit doesn't have any, like, targeting effects. Emperor's Favor there isn't bad, but we also have really good upgrades here. Like a 1-cost spell shield, I feel like is just too good to pass up. especially into Lysandra. Yeah, I think I'll go for the grappling hook. Stun an enemy. It's a 1-cost targeting, so that's good. We're not only stunning them, we're also cursing them. And we're summoning a champion. Yeah, it's solid. Alright, let's see. Champion item chest. Oh, look, hit the stairs. The one thing we don't want to hit up with Morgana. Yeah, I think let's go down here. Maybe go for the hard route again. So, Heart of the Fluffed. I don't like the Startle Stomper or the Daybreak Soldier in Morgana's deck. Neither help her at all. Yeah, they're just like units. Yeah, we get Stardust like crazy now. Before the update, I barely had any. Now like 10k. You have to wait on the cooldown. Yes. They've added a bunch of new ways to get stuff into the game, which is very nice. I like all of these, so I don't really want to get rid of them, even though we can't actually play most of it round 1. Oh, right, I completely forgot that we had Spellslinger already. So all of our stuff costs 0, which means our Guile isn't going to summon a champion, but it's going to curse the enemy. So there's that. But that means our Bastion is free. That is pretty nice. Yeah, I think let's go ahead and just curse it. It's a bit overkill, but I want to curse them as much as possible so they start getting weaker and weaker. Alright. Curse that one. If they don't attack, we have our shield vault. So let's, I guess, stun that one. Yeah, that cost reduction is actually really nice. You do have a lot of spells you're wanting to play, so this is pretty helpful. Fantastic. All right, let's drop our Morgana.
I shall show them what it is to fall. Feel my pain.
Just try to curse it so much, but so attacking is not really going to do anything. I mean, we could potentially kill one of them. So, sure. Yeah, killing some of the units isn't too bad. We're saving our Bastion until we need it. I haven't played Morgana in a minute, so do need a little bit of practice with her. Alright, that's just going to get immediately stunned. So not too bad. Alright, so we can play these for 1, which is very nice. So let's just immediately stun all of those. Curse them all. Meteor showers. Silence a follower. Silencing that unit wouldn't be terrible. Falling Comet wouldn't be bad as well.
Welcome, anguish.
Imagine we get old Vex 2 stars in Adventure Power, Rarity, or Epic.
Feel my pain.
I kind of doubt it. Yeah, let's just obliterate that. Just all of their stats, everything,
Welcome anguish.
all gone.
You leave me no other choice.
Yeah, I haven't had any issues with Lysandra with Viego as well. I've won every single time. I think we'll just end here. Alright, so there's hand is full, so we want to stop this unit, but we need them to play something.
Don't do terrible things.
Alright. But they made... they played a card, but that gave them a card. Well, I was hoping that's not what they were going to do. She'll shackle someone. I guess this is still a stun regardless, so even if they're not getting cursed, they're still going to be stunned, so they can't do anything. Alright, again, we'll just stun it, even though we can't curse it.
Be still.
Oh, the hand is too full.
I'm not just a kid.
Yeah, probably should have got the power to buff up all of our units by 2/2. It is crazy though the amount of mana we have, even though we're like spamming spells.
These little scamps will burn you to the bone.
I prefer my flesh unburnt. Please and thank you.
Alright, so not too bad. We're controlling things like crazy, but this is way slower than Viego, obviously. Granted, we're not at our 6 stars. I just need to unlock Lysandra. I was 1 away before update. Yeah, let's drop this, actually.
I will fight with you, but I will never call you mother.
And I would never ask you to, daughter.
Yeah, let's grant all of our units everywhere.
Truth binds you.
So Morgana is one that normally is better when the enemy has less units, because then you have less units to try to control. So that's bad, because they still have the attack, and they just kind of countered all of our stuns and curses on them. So this is going to be good. Fantastic. Well, I don't think there's anything we can do to stop that. Fun. Nope. Rip. GG.
We are not defined by our failures.
Rare relics for Volibear. Strike relics are good, either Gatebreaker or Stalker's Blade. Those are both good. Luden's Tempest is okay. Yeah, this is fine. What are some other ones? I normally just really like the strike relics. Stalker's Blade is pretty good, and yeah, Gatebreaker. Those are normally my go-tos. Berserker's Buckle would be pretty fun. We'll just pass. Yeah, never really had an issue with Heart of the Fluffit too much. I guess I should need to watch out for that one unit, since that can be a pain. I guess we'll stun that one. And yeah, we'll actually go for the Cosmic Inspiration. Yeah, they do kind of counter your Morgana slightly. Just because being able to suck all their units into one just gets rid of all of your curses, which isn't the best. All right, let's... So I want to play the Blinded Mystic, but I want to do that on their Heart of the Fluffit, or Fluffed. I'm gonna try to pass, even though it's really risky. Come on, do your Heart of the Fluffit. Yep, so there it is. All right, it's so big and scary.
I see the heavens aflame. God's
And it's gone. So that's nice. We could do the Safecracker, but let's just go ahead and get everything everywhere.
Punish transgressions.
All right, well, that's satisfying. Yeah, this is one you just have to actually be paying attention to, and then it's not too bad.
I shall show them what it is to fall. Feel my pain.
Oh, I just try to lock up absolutely everyone. They have so many units. Oh my word. Alright, so they have a Heart of the Fluffed again. So we're gonna play this a little bit slower. So we're not doing a bunch of these all at once. But we're actually gonna keep grabbing this Cosmic Inspiration because we have the mana to play it, and just scaling up all of our units is pretty handy.
Truth binds you.
Yep, I'm just gonna wait for them to keep playing that, and then we're just gonna curse this one to oblivion. We'll just do one for now. We're probably gonna use our Cosmic Inspiration here.
Feel my pain. Be still.
Yeah, they're gonna keep playing them. But scaling up all of our units everywhere is pretty good. Obliterate 2 enemy units or landmarks. I think I'll actually just go for the Fallen Comet. That's fine. I was confused why the silence went through shield, then I remembered Mystic is a play effect. Spell shield can't stop it. Yes. Exactly, which is why I did not care about their spell shield at all. It didn't matter. Let's go ahead and use the Dark Binding there. We're holding off on our Falling Comet at the moment. Just kind of waiting to see if they want to do another Heart of the Fluff potentially.
Be still.
Because like right now it's locked up. Wouldn't mind seeing what they do. All right. So they spent the mana to free it, so we'll obliterate it.
I am your darkness. I am your truth.
Yeah, Morgana games are not the fastest. So Her 6-star, that's going to be the best thing for her, is just speeding up her games. Let's grab this. Get rid of some of their blockers. And then we should be able to just open attack and end the game. Yeah, Morgana games, especially against, like, Lissandra, yeah, they have so much health, it takes so long to get through.
Feel my pain.
So far, the 4-star is definitely very handy, though. It's helping us out a lot.
Embrace this ephemeral trial.
Also, for Legend Weaver, should I try and play Aatrox at 0 stars? Probably not, but I thought I should ask. Otherwise, I'm just going to ignore the modifier. I mean, if you happen to have him at 0 stars, but like a decent amount of levels, maybe. But in general, yeah, you probably should just ignore it. Just when you're going through and looking at your rewards, like right here. Oh, look, there's an epic. Maybe I'd want to get it because it would cost 2 less. That's the main way you want to play through that modifier. If your opponent has more units than you, grant an ally 1/1 for each extra unit they have. Not terrible, because that is going to normally be the case. Grant an enemy vulnerable, so targeting an enemy unit. The first time an ally dies, create a lucky find in hand. They're all 3 costs. Focus speed. So this actually will go down in price because of our 1 card. Targeting. Some scaling. I think I'll actually go here, just because we have some more spell synergy. All right, so Warden of the Tribes, Omen Hawk, Champion item chest, or Epic item chest. I kind of want the Epic item, so let's try to go for Omen Hawk. Happy to help, Rivi. We'll get rid of 1 Morgana, hold on to these 2.
Scores to settle, cooks to kill. You know how it is.
Alright, so we could use this to kill that unit. Does seem a little excessive. Potentially, especially because they can have a lot bigger units, so I think we'll hold off for now, but that is a combination we can use here. All right, let's go ahead and immediately shackle that one. Alright, and let's actually buff him up so we can at least kill the Omen Hawk. So we couldn't kill that, but we would be able to... Well, it would die at the end of the round. Sure.
Justice works fast.
And now our Warlord's Palace is about to finish counting down.
You cannot run.
That's not too bad. One of your best early relic combinations. Apparently, I was made before Mordekaiser was a playable champ. What commons do you suggest on him? You probably just want to go for Star Child Staff. You can often end up taking some hits early, so yeah, just being able to kind of survive that would be not too bad. No, we can play this for free. So let's do this first. I mean, we're going to get rid of his silence, which isn't great, but we want the enemy to play something for our Morgana to be able to lock them up.
What will you have?
I have found such beauty in mortality.
I guess we'll just... Well, we are low on cards, so let's get some extra draw going, actually. Sure.
What was theirs is now ours.
Feel my pain. You leave me no other choice.
Oh, that's something I don't understand. Why does silence remove stun? Because silence just resets the unit back to like their baseline form without like any card text. And so anything that really changes them, unless it's like an aura effect, is essentially stripped away.
Practice time.
So since that stun is kind of like a bonus effect that's not normally on the unit, it's just like stripped off.
Bear this burden.
First, you have to win.
Light the signal fire.
All right, this is definitely going a lot better. The stupid Poros, they just play so many units that it is a little bit of a counter to Morgana. Because then you're having to spread your curses out so much, and especially when they can just play one unit to nullify all of your curses. Made that match go on a lot longer. Because this one, like, our next round we should be able to end.
They're out there. I'll spot them.
Cool eye back.
Oh,
Like it? I mean, shut up and fight.
I thought this was the other one. They look very similar to me. Meteor Shower's fine.
Truth binds you.
Alright. I think, well, this one's gonna die anyways at the end of the round. And we could kill this one right now. Don't know if I really want to kill it. I kind of like having it cursed. I think let's just keep them cursed. This way they're going to deal more damage to the Nexus at the end of the round from the curses.
I'm back next time. In and out.
Alright, that should be
Bear
GG.
this burden.
Nice.
Embrace this ephemeral triumph.
Huh. So the game, the home turf here gets rid of the play effect, so it gets rid of the curse. When you summon a Titanic ally, destroy me to draw 2. We're normally not summoning a Titanic ally, so really all this is going to do is fill up board space, which isn't great. The soldier having Crystal Carrier isn't bad, but the Wallop is probably going to be the best because we really have limited draw. So having another way to target enemy units, another way to stun them, and then something that can give us some more card draw is pretty good. And again, the Slipstream is just pushing us further towards spells, which is pretty nice. Or not Slipstream. Spellweavers. So yeah, I think let's grab the Wallop. Alright, epic item. What are we going to get? Doubling dice. Sure. This is kind of going to be bad into Lysandra. But against other people, this is going to be very, very good. Alright, Snowy Razorclaw. I really like Yasuo. Looks like I like control decks. Sounds about right. I was about to level up Morgana. She seems fun. Yes, if you like messing with the enemy and just making it so they can't play the game, Morgana is definitely very fun.
I do not break rules, I bend them slightly. Villains beware.
Well, Snowy Razorclaw always is one that is pretty scary. That 4-powered quick attack. Little rough. Alright, this is slow. This one we don't have enough for. This is, yeah, gonna be bad. I think we're actually going to drop the Vagabond just so that we take less damage to our Nexus, because that's some pretty big attacks. So we're essentially sacrificing the unit, but that's fine. Little sad. Would be nice to be able to kill or buff up one of our units. Yeah, I feel like the play effect won't go off if we don't have both of them, because you have to do and, so we just play him and not get the silence, which is a little sad. Let's go ahead and shackles this.
Mama told me to stay away from strangers.
What will you have?
All right, not the best, and they're probably going to open attack, so that'll be good.
This one's on the house.
Yep. No, can't keep units on the board. Free attack. Yeah, we'll drop our Morgana.
I shall show them what it is to fall.
Alright, that thing's not cursed anymore, but it's gonna keep getting stunned. So let's actually move some of these curses around a little bit more. This isn't gonna affect them.
Feel my pain. Be still.
Yeah, that is definitely just going to get stunned every round start. Oh look, more stuns. Fantastic.
Bear this burden.
One issue is a lot of our curses are going to be, well, I'm going to say relatively cheap, but they're, yeah, still pretty pricey. Luckily, our curses are going to kill most of these. Like all these 1 and 2 costs will die. Yeah, let's even... This one's gonna stay stunned, but I do want to curse it so it starts getting lower. It is nice just filling up their entire hand with curses. Because now whatever they draw... Well, yeah, this will free it up first. Whatever they were going to draw would be reduced down. Or get blocked, but... Oh, well. We'll play this first. We could use some units. We want to see what they're going to play.
Ours is the one true light.
Even alone, we are a pack.
Through the darkness, I see something new.
All right, let's go ahead and drop this. Buff up our Morgana to give us some more
These little scamps will burn you to the bone.
lifesteal.
You leave me no other choice.
Hey, watched you guys on YouTube and played Path of Champions 2 or 3 months now. Have a lot of fun. Brought a bunch of bundles in the shop. Great to hear it. Glad you're enjoying the game and that you're supporting the game. Yeah, let's just get a bunch of these strikes off. I mean, we're all gonna get hit for 1, but healing up all the way will be pretty solid.
Who's gonna close up?
Once again, we're pretty low on cards, so getting some more cards will probably be fairly beneficial. We're gonna have enough dark bindings. Sure. Just because we want to further scale up and do as much damage as we can right here. But pretty nice how we're able to turn the tables. The game was
Do
looking
not look away.
pretty rough there for a moment, but
Bear this burden.
now we're pretty much back to full health. And the enemy has no units on the board. Nice. Any reason as to why you're trying 4-star Morg in Lysandra? Other champs you try easier opponents. It depends on kind of the champion. For Morgana, she's one of the most overpowered champions in the game. So I felt like showing against Lysandra would be better. Same with Viego. Like, Acel is probably just going to be too easy. And then also just comes down to the amount of time I can put forward. Yeah, we'll silence it. We'll get rid of the stun. Actually, wait, this one's not cursed. We need to curse that. For today on stream, just felt like it would be better to do Lysandra. All right, let's drop this big old destroyer.
Share in my curse.
All right, GG.
Feel my pain.
Yeah, Morgana is one of the strongest champions in the game. She's slow. She's very slow.
Our suffering was
But-
not in vain.
You can, like, shut down almost any opponent. You just have more control than just about anyone else in the entire game. It's very good. Deal 2 to a champ or 4 to a follower. So this is going to be a 0 cost because Tear of the Goddess and our Spellweaver. So that'll be nice. We really could use some more draw. Mana flow is pretty good. The shield would give us a lot of sustain, but we're kind of struggling in our early game because we're just a little bit too slow. So mana flow will be solid. And let's go for the Inquisitor. We don't need double Morgana. But yeah, we're trying to just go through and test out all the people that I got upgrades to their Constellation that I haven't actually played yet. And Morgana was one that I was holding off. I wanted to try to do some of the other weaker champions first. We'd like to curse someone, so we're going to pass. All right, good.
Okay, darling. Just like you showed me.
So you actually have like a list. So we did 6-star Viego. We have our Morgana. We actually have 4-star Gwen we have to do. 5-star Misfortune and 4-star Nico. So we probably won't do all of those today.
Practice time.
Some we're going to be doing tomorrow as well. Yeah, that's kind of the plan for the moment. 4-star Morgana was for me easily good enough to clear all content. Yes. She is very, very good. Let's go ahead and shackle that up.
I shall show them what it is to fall.
Like with Morgana, especially into like Lysandra, some of the other tougher ones, it's more like you have to get unlucky in order to lose. Whereas most other people, they have to get lucky in order to win, especially into like Lysandra. Yeah, we can drop this first.
The faithful and fear the heretics.
Yeah, the targeting goes through, well, for one, her effect is just a play effect. It's not a spell or a skill, so it doesn't get blocked by spell shield. And then with your powers, your star powers, even if the spell is blocked, the fact that you're targeting them still goes through. So like right here, we could play a spell on him and he would block the spell shield, but the targeting would still go through and increase the curse. So it's pretty helpful. Yeah, we'll go for Meteor Shower.
Bear this burden.
I'm wanting to get a way to target our Morgana so we could use our grappling hook.
Truth binds you.
Alright, so we could kill some of those. Yeah, we'll just keep going through. We're trying to play this relatively slowly. Another zero cost targeting is nice, but honestly, we could just use some more units. We have a lot of
Be
spells.
still.
Obliterate's not bad. Obliterate ends with 3 or less power. Not going to be most of their units. I think let's actually just go for the Destroyer.
Now they see who I truly am.
We do need more units. Alright, let's just attack and get some solid damage down. Alright, that's fine. We just can immediately stun this again. Yeah, the Serpent's alright.
Burden.
Hazel in my run. Hello, Kata with I attack when summoned and I cost 0.
Binds you.
Oh, that's rough. The good thing is, by not actually killing their units, they're gonna run out of board space. But a lot of these are gonna die this round anyways. At least if they die from being cursed,
Welcome
then they deal
and
damage to their
wish.
nexus.
Be still.
Let's actually drop the Destroyer here. Alright, all of those are cursed. We can play our Morgana, get a decent attack going here.
Punch.
1 to upgrade Morgana to 3 stars, but I think after playing her enough, it's not a priority. She feels like 2 stars good enough. Yes. Her 3 stars, a nice little bonus to have, but yeah, it's really not that needed.
Bear this burden. Truth binds you.
Alright, it's actually very handy that they did that for us. Thank you. This way they can't open attack with them next round, and we can start cursing them up.
I am your darkness. I am your
So much
truth.
invoke this run, yeah, and that's a normal Morgana run once you get it to level 15, I believe. Tons of invoke. Let's... I mean, the silence isn't as necessary, but yeah, we're just trying to curse them all. Actually, something we can do is... we can use this to actually target our Morgana. We don't really care about her actually killing them necessarily, but it's not terrible. There's more that we just wanted to make sure they wouldn't be able to attack us next round. But killing them does that. Alright, yep, all cursed up. Yeah, Morgana. You just want to keep the enemy from ever being able to play. Morgana's the way to do that. I'm trying to get a roster for all 70 monthly wins. At the moment, I'm torn between Nora, Lilia, Yi, or Elise. Which one would you recommend for higher level challenges? I mean, all 3 of those are very good. All 4 of those. And they're all really good for different challenges.
Be still.
I would maybe lean towards Lilia the most. But yeah, all of those are pretty solid. Were there always 2 fights before Ethereal Remitter and Lysandra? Yes. Alright, so we'll finally just be able to attack and end the game. Morgana really is
Practice time.
slow and steady.
Feel my pain. Our suffering was not in vain.
Alright, Shatter. This will be a 0 cost. Also have an Invoke. Yeah, not bad. So we could go down here, but honestly, it's just going to take forever. So let's go ahead and go up. So Bone Scryer with I Am Inevitable. This Morgana run's taking long enough as it is. That's always a difficulty with Morgana. It's like, she's fun to play. I like the play style. It just takes so long, which is a little rough. All right, drop our auction for free.
I bend them slightly.
If we attack, he'll actually, well, pretty much die.
I make shepherding look easy.
All right, Grant and Silence.
The heavens aflame, gods burning and stars.
And we can now use our grappling hook, which will be very nice. I guess, yeah, we have to use it here because he's the only one we've targeted. But this will help us count down our palace, level up our Akshan, and curse their units. Well, also kill them. Man, bad luck with not getting a single duplicated copy.
You cannot run from absolution.
Let's... Yeah. Extra power is not going to help us, so predict and draw 1 it is. Yeah, more Akshan will be good, because that gives us more of the grappling hooks. And I would like to play Morgana. She's already leveled. We could pass, but I really would be worried. They have 5 mana, though. They got to play something, right? Right? They're going to play something. I mean, guess it's something.
You leave me no other choice. You cannot break a shattered soul.
In and out.
All right, not too bad.
Welcome, anguish.
That does have regen, which is a bit of a problem, but it's 9 mana. Let's just go for the Dark Binding. And the Warrior looks good. Alright, not too bad. Their regen's going to be a little annoying. Oh, there's 2 of them. Alrighty. That is fine. This is normally a card that can really give you a hard time for the Bone Scryer. For us, though, doesn't really matter. Silence, actually, I think would be better. Actually, let's go for the Moon Glow. That way we can target one of our units to trigger our grappling hooks.
Truth binds you.
I think we will end for now. Increasing the power is not actually going to help anyone. Oh well, we're just trying to get a free attack in.
Why do they have so many legs? Villains beware.
Alright, so not quite enough to be able to end. Let's see if we get lucky and get another unit or something. I suppose when we target an ally, we advance this. So we'll go ahead and do that. We want to end this round because we're pretty close. How do you like Viego? Early on, I struggle so much with him. He is very fun. I definitely understand him struggling a bit early on, because you definitely need some draw. Yeah, let's go like this. And GG. But especially once you max him out, he is so much fun. He's another one that you probably want to get him to 3 stars, because the difference in power between 1 star, well, just him at 2 stars and 3 stars is pretty big. It just lets you get a lot more miss going on. And yeah, it's overall pretty good. We'll get this. It's another curse. It's going to be a 1 cost. It's going to give us an Emperor's deck card. So yeah, this will be good. Let's see. Who do we want to go for? Trundle or Ornn? Ornn starts with 2 units. Yeah, I think we can go for Ornn. That'll be okay. Cut a card. I mean, we haven't played this at all. It is very expensive. Yeah. Oh, we played it once, actually. We played it once. Although we never really need to play the Stomper. Like, it's a card we can play early. We have better cards. This one actually is good if we ever need to play it. Yeah, that's fine. Heal an ally or your next 2. Draw 1. This is targeting an enemy. This is going to be something we have at the start of the game. It's going to be a 0 cost and target and lock down an enemy. This is actually probably going to be the most useful just because it really helps our early game just to make sure we have some control immediately. So yeah, let's grab that. And let's see what we have here. 2 to all units. Tidal Wave. This actually targets units, enemy units. So that's actually not bad. Having this at the start of the game as well isn't bad either. Let's buy that. Yeah, randomly targeted enemies. I think this will be okay. I think let's do some rerolls. Okay, draw a champ. Right, getting this to start the game. Oh, these these are actually very good. So we now are going to draw at the start of the game. It's going to draw us a champion, which is also going to give us like another spell. And then the Bastion, giving us a Preservarium, so more draw. We are somewhat struggling with draw. And this is also another free card. So that's not bad. Let's try one more reroll here. See if there's something. A 1 cost. Not terrible. So this is going down to a 3 cost, which then is going down to a 2 cost. Way to scale up our units. Ways to target an enemy. Way to target our own. I think Siphoning Strike actually is pretty good here. Safecracker is also not bad. But I think Siphoning Strike will be the best. Alright. Ornn with Frost Gathers.
Building a deck, are we? Excellent. I brought nails.
We tend to go very late game, so it can be good. Yeah, that's why it's like... We often don't play it, but when we can play it, when we do get to that point, it's very good. But we got a lot of very good upgrades here. Good amount of Farsights, which is very helpful.
Hold it steady for me, like that.
All right, so I think I'm actually gonna immediately drop Tidal Wave to target both of these. Actually, we can only curse one of them because we don't have room at the moment. So we'll Frostbite it, so even if they play the curse, their unit is still going to be very weak. Okay, there's just wanting to end. That's not necessarily the best.
Don't you dare interrupt me, kid.
I just love your stories
Alright,
about
so they
Lord
played
O'Hay.
something, but then they immediately gave themselves another card. That is annoying. So we still can't really curse it because then we're not really doing much. We'll do the pie toss here, and we're just hoping they play something. Okay, thank you. Ah, you played multiple things. We will drop our Tidal Wave and hope we get lucky with who it targets. Oh, pretty good. Ornn doesn't have a lot of units. He normally can make his units very strong, but if you can just shut them down and make it so they can't really play the game, you can just really abuse his playstyle.
Ever been to a blacksmith before?
Because, yeah, they just keep scaling it up, and it's like, go for it. That's fine. We have no problems with this. Sure. Yeah, we'll leave it like there. That's all right. They're all still cursed. They can't do anything. Their orange just got obliterated. That is nice. I think I've only targeted... Not sure who we've all cursed.
You cannot break a shattered soul.
Well, done that first multiple times. Alright, that is a little annoying. We could hush them, but most of their stats are still coming from their item, so it's not really gonna stop them. But that's okay. We have plenty of other Morganas in our deck. Do you have a favorite character? Volibear is probably pretty close to being my favorite. I think he's a lot of fun.
Wanted the god of the forge, you got him.
I like his playstyle. I like his units.
Fine, I'm here. Let's get on with it.
So yeah, out of the champions we have,
I
he's
have found such
definitely up there as far as
beauty
being
in mortality.
my favorite or one of my favorites.
I am your darkness. I am your truth.
I don't think the enemy is able to do it like a single attack. All they've really done is play their units and then get immediately shut down, which is pretty nice. Alright, so that's cursed a lot. That one's cursed a lot. I think this one is the one with the 3. So let's curse that a little bit more. There we go. Just don't want anyone getting out. The bad thing is they have so much health and we are not doing a ton of damage to them. Let's play this just to get some more draw. And play this just for the invoke to see what we get. Yeah, another charger's okay.
Be still.
Fighting food and cooking evil. No, switch those.
Alright, so let's just hit their entire board. The tidal wave and crashing waves and colossal wave. Oh, it's so good. Actually, the colossal wave might be not the best,
Tell me a story about
just because
Warrior.
that one isn't.
Long ago, he stoked a fire beneath the mountain.
It's just hitting everything. It's not necessarily like targeting them. So it actually might not be as useful. Oh, nice. We actually have our grappling hook. Sure. Let's go ahead and get some strikes off there.
Do not look away. Bear this burden.
Slow and steady. Oh, man. Yeah, let's keep work on getting their Orn lower. We could use this to kill the others, but I think we're fine. Because, yeah, the curses are going to finish them off. Yeah, good luck playing those curses.
Let the matriarchs and their legends die.
It is pretty fun that they have essentially nothing they can do. They just get shut down so hard.
Truth binds you.
As soon as they play a unit, because like they're completely unit focused and we just shut down that sort of play style, especially unit focused with a fairly narrow board. So it is pretty funny. Yeah, we can just end and attack next round. That's all right.
Share in my curse. Welcome.
All right. GG. We finally just have to go to Lysandra. Goodness. Definitely takes a while.
Our suffering was not in vain.
Cleared. Kai'San forged all 3 slots for Viego in the span of 3 fights. Nice. Yeah, they take quite a while. Malediction is fine. 1 cost, gonna give us a bunch of cards. Cursing the enemy. Is there something we really want to cut? I mean, we don't really need this large soldier. But we could get better spells. Yeah, we can get rid of the soldier. It's fine. We're normally not going to play it. We'd rather draw other things. All right, Lysandra with I Am Inevitable. How fun.
At last, my time is at hand.
Lysandra can still be a pain for us. But Morgana is still pretty strong here. Let's get rid of the Hush because we know we're going to draw it. I mean, no, it's not gonna, or it shouldn't be like a 2-hour run. The stream hasn't even been going for 2 hours, and we did our Viego run in here.
Scores to settle, crooks to kill. You know how it is.
All right, so we could silence them. Even if we silence them, he's not going to be strong enough to kill her. Because her silenced version is still going to have 3 health. Which is a bit of a problem. The problem is when we damage them, because the I am inevitable, they're just going to keep scaling up. Oh, that's not terrible, though. Thank you. That is very helpful. Give us some more targeting, some more scaling. All right, that is nice. Yeah, they're pretty much... We're going to have a hard time killing their units, but hopefully they're going to have a hard time playing the game. Aw, you're not supposed to do that. Here's another thing of if we silence them, doesn't really matter because they're already a really big unit. So I think we'll just... Yeah, skip that block. We can... play this here.
The heavens aflame, gods burning in starfire.
And we'll drop the Colossal Wave just to curse them both some more. Like, yes, the damage is going to help scale them up, which is not the best. We just want to try to make sure they can't move. But yeah, they're going to get very, very big. So we could hush into Siphoning Strike, but there's a very high likelihood that they would frostbite us, entomb us, do something like that. We'll try to get our Morgana on the board. And yeah, let's just keep locking up their Lysandra.
Such beauty and mortality.
Oh, it buried an ice. Okay. We could target him. Wouldn't be terrible. But I do like my Morgana. Yeah, I prefer Morgana.
You will know suffering!
You cannot run from absolution.
All will be frozen. I will remind the world of true power.
So the goal is to let them never play anything. But yes, we might have some problems with some of their units. Let's see. Yeah, so the cost will go up. Wait, why is that not counting as being cursed? Oh, their hand is full. So even if we curse these two, we don't have room to give them more curses. Fantastic. That's pretty funny that their hand is too full for us to curse. Let's see. All right, so we'll have to hold off because, yeah, attacking into that won't be the best.
The trolls are going to war!
At my command.
Oh, so he just immediately made another card. Oh, the fact that their hand is so full that we can't play anything is so annoying. Because we have the stuff to curse them. It's just... they don't have room. Alright, so we still have stuns that we can use. So we could probably kill him with a Siphoning Strike into Hush. They have 3 mana. Might be enough to Frostbite us. Let's try and see if we can kill him. Alright, nice. So he's gone. Alright, they're going to attack with these two, so we are just going to stun them. Even if we can't curse them, we still have the hard CC of just a stun.
Truth binds you.
Alright, that is fine. Do we want to play this on something to just get it out of our hand? Yeah, let's do this here, because we're going to refill our mana all the way next round anyways. Let's play this first just to buff up all of our units. Yeah, stun one of those. They have 4 mana, so they have enough for a Frostbite, obliterate 2 enemy units or landmarks. Alright, that looks good.
Be still.
Slow and steady. Let's see. So we actually have champions that are big enough to deal with anything they have. And we still can't curse them.
Own your frailty.
But yeah, this will be okay. They might still frostbite us. Or they might use one of their stupid ice shards. But we have double stun. We're fine. Let's attack like this. So they would get him lower, so let's just stun that. Alright, that's fine.
Truth binds you.
Yeah, the no room for shackles is very bad. Definitely not great. But everything is cursed now. Can't tell. All right, 6, 6, 12, 6. Let's just throw this out. Just because we're going to refill our mana next round. We want to make them, if they unlock or uncurse anyone, really pay a lot of mana for it. Alright, entombing him, we do not have a spell shield. But to be honest, that's fine. Alright, let's drop here.
I will fight with you, but I will never call you mother.
And I would never.
And yeah, they are really struggling to do anything, which is perfect.
Complete.
Alright, so we'll probably obliterate that one next round. Let's chain a couple of these together. because if you chain a bunch of spells together, you kind of lock in all their prices. So normally you really struggle with a mana increase, but here these all are costing very cheap because we're casting them all at the same time, and we're doing them all at the same time so that they can try to not do the mana to get free. Although we can do that, but we're stunning it regardless, so it's not like it can attack either way. Do we even have room? Three. We do actually have room for a lot. Yeah, sure. Let's just lock it up and make sure it can't do anything. Although there's a decent chance we're going to obliterate it. Yeah. Cosmic Inspiration. Nice. Alright, entombing that's fine. Alright, so they now have a full board that is completely cursed up. Alright, so they had that stupid ice shard. Let's try to scale up all of our units still. Interesting.
I know the path.
Alright, so they might just kill these. Oh, this can actually block, but no, it'll get cursed. Let's just try to attack and get some damage down.
Feel my pain.
Honestly, we might just be able to mill them before we actually kill them. Because we still have tons of cards, and we're constantly shuffling more into our deck. They might actually run out of cards before we actually can kill them. Which is kind of funny. Let's see. 4 to that, and then that there. Alright, just want to make sure that they really can't play anything.
Be still.
Oh, who are they unlocking?
Creeps in.
All right. Well, they just spent all their mana on that. So we're just gonna stun you so you can't do anything. Oh, Scourge. That'll be fun to play.
Truth binds you.
All right. That looks lovely. All spell shields everywhere. Spell shield in 2/2. Looks good. All right. This is going well. Everyone's still shackled up. Let's just immediately attack.
Bear this burden.
GG. Easy.
Our suffering was not in vain.
Oh, well, that went well. So yeah, they pretty much... Did they ever get to, like, actually hit our Nexus? I know they attacked once or twice, and both times, I think we just completely locked them up and stunned them. So yeah, Morgana, your matches take forever, but they are very good. Echoing Spirit is decent. Morgana can run into an issue where you lose just because you don't draw your Morgana. So this just kind of fixes that weakness. I still like the Packed Powder, but yeah, that is very good. The fact that you get, where is it, Spellslinger for free helps you out so much because you're playing so many spells. Getting that bit of cost reduction this is more impactful than just getting sorcery, because you're normally going to be, yeah, getting more of benefit from this, and then you can also get sorcery from Archangel Staff anyways, sort of. Takes forever, but for some reason I love watching it. Yeah. The Spellslinger will help speed up your match, and that's really what you want the 6-star for Morgana for. Do you need it to win? No. Do you need it to win faster? Yes. It'll greatly increase your clear speed, and that's something Morgana really needs. But Morgana, very fun there. I think that'll be it for Lissandra for today, though. We still have a couple of the people we're going to test. Yeah, I think we'll do 4-star Nico. Yeah, don't actually want to get any of those upgrades. Probably for Nico, I'm not really going to get anything other than the 6-star once that becomes available. But we have the 4-star, so game start, summon a Green Glade Lookout. So strike, reduce the cost of the most expensive unit in hand by 1. This seems to be pretty mediocre from what I'm thinking. Like, yes, it has a subtype for you, so you can level up your Nico faster. That's great. You don't often get the Yordle subtype that easily. So that's good. It's giving you more cost reduction. Also solid, but yeah, I did get the 30 free Nico shards, and that's how I actually got this one here. Yeah, I think we're probably going to go for, like, we can go for a straightforward Guardian Orb build, but that's, I mean, a little boring because we kind of do that all the time. So Beast Within would be fun. Fear Cleaving Axe, most of our units would have that impact, so that is an interesting one. Sure, let's try it out. And for the last one, what are we thinking? Crown Guard would let us be able to attack twice, which could be pretty good. You do Beast, Fear Cleaving Axe, and Blade Rack. Yeah, that is nice. Buru. I mean, yeah, you do have the cost reduction, so you could actually trigger this on a good amount of units. Sure, let's try Blade Rack. I think this could be decent. Yeah, the star powers, though, if you need a little bit of a refresher. So, +1 starting mana, game start, each ally on your deck has a subtype granted impact, otherwise it becomes a shapeshifter. And then also, we get cost reduction for our different subtype units, if we play one that's different than any other unit we have on the board. So you can try to be very aggressive, and I think let's just go against Aurelion Sol. I do not want another Lissandra match. The last one was a little much. Yeah, that is true. You don't have that much control, so Blade Rack is nice. I have every epic in the game at the moment. Survives damage, grant me 1/1. Battlefield training. These are fine. I kind of want something a little bit more interesting. It would be another unit. Disarmed, grit. Yeah, I don't think, like, grit's not terrible, but not really that good. I guess we'll just go for disarmed. I don't want to use all my rerolls. I was hoping for something a little bit better. Ah, well. Fiora with unstable inventory.
I would cut down the opposition.
With the impact boosting, this is Gnar at home. Or just straight up better Gnar. It's more just different, because Gnar, scaling at the end of the round. And with Nico, your units start off with impact. They don't get it later. And so it's a bit different. We don't need double Nico. Shape Splitter is good. But yeah, I think we're fine. Why is the toss animation so long? If you're going up against Nautilus and the treasure trove, I don't know. There's a split where you can go up or down, and the one if you go down, it tosses every round. If you're there, I always avoid that one because it's just terrible. It's so long.
Beauty shines where the heart
So it is nice that this one,
I'll write my own story.
it gets that 1/1 and overwhelm right away. It gets that impact because it's just counting for your star powers, so that's nice. Still not really crazy. We don't really need to reduce them down. Yeah, I think let's go here. We'll let this one scale.
Nico is here. Or is she?
Alright, so some really good early damage. Pretty close to leveling up. The fact that we got wall up is nice. That adjustment to her deck is good. I don't actually think I've played Nico since they actually added some of that stuff in. Yeah, the fact that just to give us a Poro, that would actually let us level. But we don't really need it. Nice, GG. What did the wall up replace? I don't remember offhand. Wait, yeah, Invoke.
Everyone is invited to picnic.
Yeah, you had like a 0-cost Invoke that it replaced. Which the Invoke was solid, but the Wallop will be better. Alright, a Poro. 1 cost, everything else is too expensive. Alright, so none of those have a subtype. These all have the Yordle subtype, but we already have the Yordle subtype, so it's less valuable. Honestly, none of these are great. We would be able to play this normally for free. But again, we already have the subtype. I think let's try a reroll here. Alright, so again, no subtypes. This has Fury. We do have Fury in the deck, but we might not necessarily draw it. So having a more... Yeah, this double attack. This will be good. Could go for the shop. Could go for a power. Yeah, I think we'll try to go for the shop. So Ezreal with power overwhelming.
Quest accepted. Wait, where are we going?
I think let's get rid of the Grave Companion. And even the Sorin. Both good, but we just want to have some more of our cheaper units. Yeah, 1-cost Wallop is really good. I mean, Samira round 1 isn't bad.
I excel at making heads turn and roll.
Sure, let's just drop this here. Yeah, it's fine. Alright, so most of their health gone. Not too bad.
How can I help?
We don't actually have the plunder yet, so let's deal damage.
Neat and quiet. My mama would
Alright, so we'll just be able to attack and likely end the game, which is pretty nice after the annoying Ezreals we had to deal with in the monthlies. They don't have their stupid stuns anymore.
Call the reinforcements.
So the Nico 4-star,
Lucky for them,
still really
the
not that
last thing they saw
impactful.
was
I'm not
me.
really seeing anything that's changing my opinion of it. It's like, okay, you get a unit at the start of the game. Decent. You get the Yordle subtype. Okay, that is also decent because Yordle is one you somewhat struggled to get before. It helps you level up a little bit faster. Still really not that great though. Sure, I guess. It's really expensive. But I don't want to use my rerolls. We'll just go for more cost reduction. We don't have a lot of Elnuks. So yeah, we can grab a couple of these. We'll probably just cut a card because we're not going to have money. Oh, we're actually going to cut a card here too. Poppy with Unyielding Determination.
Huh? You want me? Well, okay.
All right, let's see. Let's get rid of the Stylish Shot and one of the Wallops. Yeah, I don't think the 4-star, it's not like it's bad at all. It's just one of the least impactful out of everyone.
Nico is making her own tribe now.
Like, can anyone think of one of the other 4-stars that's less impactful
The whole time.
than the Nico one? I feel like it might actually be the worst out of the Constellations. Volibear 4-star. Yeah, that's up there too. That is another one that is pretty bad.
I excel at making heads turn and roll.
Learn one way to pick a pine cone. I'll show you.
Let's play this to get the damage.
Neat and quiet. My mama would love you.
Yeah, Volibear's is potentially, yeah, the worst. We should probably take a moment to look at the order. Yeah, it's still best here.
Through the trees.
Oh, you know what we could do? Alright, so that will... Oof. Alright, there we go. That'll be game. Ah, GG. Use Echo need 4-star every time you level up Nico.
Lucky
Use
for them, the
Volibear
last thing they
4-star
saw
once a
was
game.
me.
Yeah, I would say Volibear's is probably the weakest, and then Nico's is probably the next weakest. Stalker Lilia and Luden's Gwen don't need Crush for their 4-star at all. Yes, but that's for those like specific builds, and also it's going to be useful. It gives you more freedom to play other things, because normally for Gwen you would still grab this is so expensive, but it's a Mecha Yordle, which is attack Yeah, we're still gonna do it. Like, normally for Gwen, you'd still run Overwhelm on her, even if it was, like, maybe a little bit overkill. Yeah, we can cut the Grave Companion. It's decent, but I think we'll be fine. And we can get rid of the Lionhawk. And Zoe.
Awesome! This is gonna be so much fun!
Like, even though it was normally overkill, you would still often run Overwhelm on your Gwen. Now, Overwhelm on Lilia, it's not freeing up a relic slot for you. You normally wouldn't run it, at least I wouldn't. But it still probably will let you end game slightly faster. I think it's still more impactful than the Green Glade Lookout. The Green Glade Lookout is at least useful, though.
It's just your mind crumbling under words that don't understand, silly!
Okay, that was rude.
I will learn! I will grow! I will Nico! Nico is here! Or is she?
As we practice, team.
Alright, not too bad.
Nico is here! Or is she?
A little luck for those who
Oh, that's why the Green Glade Lookout reduced this down. I was like, I'm pretty sure this didn't cost 0 before. I notice I'm leveling Nico almost every game now. We actually haven't leveled her once, which is kind of funny. But yeah, it is nice because Yordle is one of the few tags that you often wouldn't be able to get unless you got it from like a shop or something. So having Yordle at the start of the game will help you level up. That is definitely true.
This is not the way.
All right, GG.
Call for reinforcements.
Nico was Nico the whole time!
I normally like Nico in her base form often, and then
Oh yeah!
some relics work a little bit weird with her other form. So that's why I generally don't transform her. Yeah, elusive will be nice. We can get it later, but we actually haven't been hitting it. Welcome gifts. Yeah, I think I like welcome gifts over easy prey. Champion item chest perfects or Tom Kench with power overwhelming.
It is my mouth into which all travels end.
Like, I might try transforming her this round just to see how it changes for some of the relics she's using. But yeah, sometimes it's more annoyance than anything.
A little luck for those who need it.
Dog, bird. Sure, the stats will be slightly better. Let's see. Alright, so people do still have their challenger. Dog, reptile. Yeah, let's go ahead and drop this here. If you can draft your deck, most of the time she's the only shapeshifter. Yeah. So yeah, it's normally not really needed to shapeshift her at all.
Protector, shield me.
Call for reinforcements.
feel like the Challenger isn't necessarily as needed because normally the enemy units aren't big enough to really cause a problem anyways. We could drop this. Sure. Yeah, the dog is also a dragon. Alright, we figured they were going to do that.
You had your chance to walk away. Where there's a will, there's a need.
Alright, GG.
Another nibble.
Bring the others. Affirmative.
So this build is working to be very aggressive, which is nice. Yeah, we haven't... We've been kind of ending the game often too fast to make it really matter. We'll just go for the Inspiring Mentor. The other two are kind of too expensive. Fade and Becomes Fey is actually solid. Mana Deposit is nice, but this would give us another subtype, and a subtype that I don't think we have anywhere. So play another unit, get another subtype. I think we'll go for the Mana Deposit for the early aggression, but that actually wouldn't be bad. We already have the elusive, so it's not quite as important. Alright, Sejuani with Unstable Inventory.
Trust nothing but your strength.
Yeah, I also haven't played Nico in a very long time. This is like my first match in several months, I believe. So definitely could be playing a bit better. Four, 5. Yeah, we'll play this here.
Fight or die.
Will the Mana Deposit work? Spider, we don't have our spider in hand. This is also a spider. Worse powers, but gets rid of their blocker. Sure.
The bite doesn't hurt, the venom sure does. Fang's turn.
We could drop our Samira, but I kind of want the fleeting.
Formation.
So close.
Winter's Claw.
Let's drop that there.
I excel at making heads turn and roll.
Alright, we'll be able to open attack and end the game. Hey look, we finally leveled. I play Nico for everything, cost 2 less for the monthlies. She levels and ends the game turn 1 if everything goes well. Nice.
Oh yeah, good guys win! Woo woo!
Sure, getting more of our dog, not bad. Don't really care about any of these. Weapon Master is a different, little bit more unique one that we don't often get, but yeah, still don't really want to add that. Stabilize. I think this is one that kind of forces us to play Nico, because I think this doesn't work if you're playing her as a follower. I think this doesn't go through. Let's go for another champion item chest. So Viego with unstable inventory.
No power in this world can stop me.
Are either Vhagar or Gnar good against Lysandra? They're both okay. I would say out of those two, Gnar is probably a little bit better. He recently got buffed in the patch to be a bit stronger or have some more control, which can definitely help you out. Both of them are a bit weak. Did you play League before? Yes. So back when League first came out, I played it for a while. Yeah, but haven't played it in years. Our extra copy will get wasted, so it kind of doesn't matter here. We don't have the spider one at all. We also don't have Faye. We have dog. Yeah, we can go for spider.
I excel at making heads turn and roll.
All right, Mecha Yordle. 5 other subtypes, though. Yeah, we don't have cat. So this should be better. I think let's get rid of their blocker, get a Poro. This will hopefully, well, should level our Nico. All right, there we go.
Nico is here. Nico goes up, scholars come down. Oh yeah, good guys win. Woo woo.
I mean, yeah, playing pretty much anyone into Lysandra is going to be tough. So you only want to have them as strong as possible, with as many relics as possible. So leveling them up definitely helps. Let's keep staying with our dog. Faye's not terrible, but this gives us 2 keywords, taking a unit off their board. Solid. Reckoner's Mark could often backfire. Iceborne to get rid of a blocker could be fine. Although it is a little bit worse if we play her as a champion, because yeah, that'll be bad. It'll release the unit. Cut card. We're never really gonna want to play the mentor. All right, Misfortune with duplicate.
Sure you can handle me?
Let's get rid of the Elegant Edge. Yeah, that's okay. So we'll want to play Nico with something else to have this guy's the shapeshifter. But we also don't want to play her first. But everything else is too expensive. Fantastic. I guess we'll drop the Battlecaster, even though he's a 0 cost. Give them a chance to play something. Of course, they do not. So So we could go for a different subtype, or we can just go for 2 units because we're going to get double Neekos. So that'd do more damage. We care about leveling up or damage here. Both of them would boost with their Fear Cleaving Axe, so that would actually probably be worth doing.
Beauty shines for the heart senses. Nico was Nico the whole time.
If they play something, we're going to stun it. We'll actually stun both of them. That's fine.
Nico is here. Or is she? Nico was Nico the whole time. Take the lead.
We can give this one, it has Fury, so it'll scale up a little bit more. Alright, GG.
Nico is here. Or is she?
How do you know what cards to cut? I only ever cut 2 or 3 ever. Feel like a lot of cards are just solid when I play. I mean, pretty much think about it this way. When you get cards in your opening hand, like, do you ever see a card you're like, I'm never going to play this? Like, anytime you see a card that you're just like, I would rather draw anything else from my deck, normally a good time to play something else. So often that's going to be whether a card is just too expensive. So you're like, I'm never going to get to the point in the game where I have the mana to play this. Then cut it. Try to just look through your cards. Think of the different use cases for when am I ever going to play this? And then you should also balance that with how impactful a play might be. So there might be a card like a Deny, where it's like, am I going to have an impact or a chance to play this? Like, maybe, maybe not. But if I do have a chance to play this, is this going to like win me the game? So there's some things like, there might be a low chance to play, but if you ever do play it, it just like wins the game for you as a massive impact. So it's just kind of trying to balance out what you think is going to work out best for you, how impactful you think a card's going to be. Here, we could go for just 1/1 and Fury, give us another subtype. We have other ways to get Fury, but we could go for Consuming Wrath, especially because we can get 2 Nikos on the board. So this is going to be like doubled. Like, that's a ton of damage. We could go for Quick Strike. She does have Elusive that would give her a free attack, which also would give her a boost. Normally we're playing her before other units though, so she's not playing, like, she's not the last thing we play to boost up the entire board. A little bit more difficult. We're normally not blocking. I think let's actually just go for the extra damage, just be going like full aggro. Disarmed, Vanguard Lookout. These are elites, so they have another tag. Is filling up our board, but still beneficial overall. More units. Yeah, all right, we can grab that. Let's go for the shop. So Jinx with Perfected Mana Flow.
I like you.
All right, we have Nico, Samira, Tri-Tail. I think let's get rid of that one. This is a 4 cost. I think this used to be a 5 cost. They might have changed that. We could play this round 1. We would get double Samira. Yeah, okay. You lost with to Lizardra with Perfected Mana Flow and Elder Dragon. That is rough. All right, let's play this one first. All right, we're actually going to play our Nico as Nico because we're going to get 2 units then. And both of them have massive attacks.
Nico was Nico the whole time.
And that's game. GG.
Nico is here. Or is she?
I can't help but feel like Elder Dragon's kind of a watered-down Volibear.
Hey, everyone is invited to picnic.
I mean, they both play, they're same but different. We'll go for the stylish shot just because we don't want either of these in our deck, to be honest. Yeah, let's do that. Shop, let's see. That's not really going to help us. This one is always funny, but yeah, I don't think we really need it. That is very good, the Grander Plaza. That'll help us out a lot. Tons of extra damage there. We don't have room for this. Don't need Avalanche. Discard one, manifest a Mecha Yordle, summon a champion. We already have the elite keyword. Scrap Heap's not bad. Because it's going to give us a champion and can summon a Mecha Yordle, which might be cheap enough to play. I think we will get this. Citrus Courier is good, but we're probably not going to play it. Oh, we could let it. We could get it cost reduced though. I think let's get 2 copies of this. We won't get 3, so we'll have a chance to draw him. But we don't want to get too many. We don't want to especially get in our opening hand. But potentially we could attack and have him give us a rally to end the game. And I think we'll pick up the Scrap Heap because, again, it could help us out and it's really cheap. But we won't get anything else. Oh boy! Zed with Duplicate. This is like the... Everything is aligned to make it the worst possible. How fun. Let's go for it. This is normally the hardest fight in the entire adventure. Right here. What do you think the grandest plaza is going to be? Play it, all units are 10-10. Have every keyword. This is decent. Yeah, honestly, I'm not really worried. We'll probably be fine. We have blockers, which is a big thing of why you struggle is you just don't have blockers. But we do. Sad we don't start with the attack token.
Do not fear the crowded path.
Alright, so that one's gone.
Sound the alarm.
Yeah.
Past these walls.
We won't have our elites, which will be a little sad, but we also don't want them to get a hit off. That's okay. Alright, we'll drop this because it's fleeting. And we don't really want to play anything else this round because we're going to miss out on the extra keywords we get from the Grander Plaza. Why the hell are you so strong? Yeah, the power we got when ally summon, give a 2/2 in Challenger and a random keyword, which is very nice. We don't have a Poro. Yeah, it's not that impactful. Whatever, we'll drop one of them. And we'll just drop our Nico as Nico, because we want to get 2 of them. Alright, there go their blockers. And that should likely be game. Yeah.
Nico is here. Or is she?
Oh, nice. We were able to level.
With the wrong Nico.
Yep, that's a lot of damage. Yeah, that's why I wasn't worried.
Yeah, good guys win. Woo,
It's
woo.
normally can be the hardest fight in the adventure, but we've got a pretty good run going, so we're fine. Weapon Master's attack we don't have, which is solid. Yeah, it's fine. Yasuo with level up.
My destination. Tell you when I get there.
If you ever come across that and you don't have units that can block right away or like immediately take one of their Zeds off the board, yeah, often there's literally nothing you can do. But we've been doing pretty well, and yeah, we've been doing a lot of damage. Even though the unit isn't that big, it is still helping you every single match, because a unit on the start of the board, always good. It synergizes with all of your skills, so it is beneficial. So yeah, it's not bad. And then the 6-star that she gets, I think, is going to be pretty crazy. Because on top of all your damage, you're now doing all this extra damage. So 6-star Nico might actually be pretty insane.
Nico is here.
GG.
Oh yeah, good guys win. Woo woo.
Yeah, Nico and Nidalee are, like, they were released at the same time. You can see them in each other's, some of their, like, splash arts or whatever it's called. So yeah, like, they're friends in the lore. Aurelian Soul with Perfected Mana Flow.
Naturally.
We start with the attack token, so I'm actually going to get rid of a couple of these. So I want to be sure we draw our Nico and some of our other more powerful early game cards. Yeah, Nidalee's level 1 splash art is her petting Nico. Yes, they're hinted to be more of friends, which is like, I don't know, from Nidalee's splash art, it looks a little bit weird just because Nidalee seems more like, it seems more like she's just taking care of Nico, like more of a friend slash like family member, not necessarily love interest. It seems like Nico seems like a child and Nidalee seems like a grown woman, which is why it seems like a little bit more weird. Yeah, Nidalee seems more like a mother figure to Nico. From the splash art, that's more of the implication I get from it. So even though they like release them and have them with like the pride stuff, it's like I don't get that impression when I see their splash art and stuff. But again, it doesn't really matter. GG, we just OTK'd Aurelian Soul.
Oh yeah, good guys win. Woo woo.
What rare and common for King? I don't know what to use to help my balls of fluff. So going for anything that's going to give you some more keywords is solid. Your units often already have Overwhelm, so you don't necessarily have to get like Troll King's Crown, even though it's helpful. Going for like Blade Rat can be good. Going for Scourge's Stash to try to get him on the board earlier. The Evolve, also good. As far as Nico, though, feeling very good. Now, this was Aurelian Soul, not Lysandra. We were able to absolutely blast through this. Pretty fun unit-focused build. The Blade Rack is okay, but I feel like you could potentially swap that out for something a little bit more aggressive. At least in this run, it normally didn't matter where we got blocked because we were just ending the game, so it didn't actually make a difference most of the time. Maybe that was just because we got lucky. So that one, yeah, could be tweaked with a little bit more, but overall, Nico is solid. The 4-star that you get, the Survey Corps, it's kind of an interesting one. It's giving you a usefulness every single game. It's always helping you out because just having a unit on the board is always good. Giving you extra cost reduction is always helpful. This is one of the tags you normally wouldn't be able to get as often, especially not in your starting deck. So it helps you level up your Nico faster. It synergizes with your playstyle. I don't think it's as impactful as many of the other star powers, but it's just always helpful at least. Whereas like if you're playing someone like Volibear, sometimes you go the entire match, it's like, oh, I never utilized that once. So even though it's not really overwhelming, it's still always at least helping you. So there is that. But Nico's still feeling really good. I think just going and grabbing her 6-star could be very strong. Potentially for Nico, she was one that when they were doing their playtesting, they noticed she was just so powerful that they didn't feel like they needed to give her that much extra power in their Constellation. Whereas someone like Vex, they stuffed a bunch of power in there. But look forward to testing out her 6-star once that ever happens. Yeah, the Lysandra run, the best one that we have is like a 5-minute one with Nidalee, which honestly we could have tried to get even faster, but I didn't really care. Yeah, also for Boro King, yeah, going for Corrupted Star Fragment is also very good. And yeah, Voidborn Carapace was the one I was talking about earlier, that the evolve, and then you're also able to get keywords from your units. Nico was never outstanding. She is decent, and the same goes for her 4 and 6. Yeah, this one, it's just fine. The 6-star, I'm definitely interested to see how well this does. So while allies attack, deal 1 to all enemies and the enemy nexus, increased by 1 for each attacking subtype ally. So having a bit of burn damage every time you attack, and then also hitting the enemy units. This is going to be really good if you are going for a build like we were with Overwhelm, because dealing damage to their units thereby makes it harder for them to block you. So this is pretty good. With having the Survey Corps is just going to increase your early game damage. I think Nico could definitely be one of the best aggro champs once she gets closer to maxed out, because gain extra mana, more aggression early, more units. What are her bonus stars again? Reroll and gold. Your support champions have Dragon's Tooth. Not bad, so they're always going to have a subtype. Bonehide gets Skirmishing Saber. Pretty mediocre. Like, we didn't even play the Bonehide that often. This is way weaker than like all your ephemeral units have Skirmishing Saber. All of these different subtypes have Studded Leather. Again, not as good as like getting Pickaxe on most of, like, all Shadow Isles gets Pickaxe that you acquire. Like, especially because we're trying to be an early game aggro deck. Like, we don't want the extra health, we just want more damage. I guess maybe they want you to be more of a scaling deck. Wall Up gets extra damage. Yeah, I think Nico's gonna be strong just because she's a 2-cost. She has a lot of early aggression, but they seem to really hold back on a lot of the upgrades compared to many other champions. Most of the champions have much more impactful upgrades. I don't understand why they're subtype specific and not just all subtypes. Yeah, like technically these are ones that you're you're trying to go for more of the animal subtypes with Nico and her like play style, but adding the limitation does seem a little weird. Like, they don't want you to focus on getting elites or weapon masters and stuff like that, but it doesn't seem great. It would have been nicer if they just said subtypes and not limit it for you. Wait, there's a subtype Elnuk? Yeah, we were just played with one. We had it that match. Like, yeah, they're part of her origin, but that doesn't even matter. Yeah. Yeah, they're her jungle friends. Yeah, Nico definitely felt very strong there, and I think she has potential. I do like the fact that you can just get her 4-star and then immediately get her 6-star, because this is going to be the most impactful and most important part of her kit. So I'm probably not going to touch Nico until I can get this, unless I just get like enough of her fragments to get some of the others. I mean, even if I get enough fragments, I'm just going to want to save them for here. So yeah, at least you can just immediately get the 6-star. Alright, I think that'll be about it for today. We have a couple other people, like, pretty much this whole week, we're just going to be testing a bunch of different constellations. So that should be fun. Although, well, let's see. So some people we have left, we have Misfortune and Gwen. We have 5-star Misfortune, 4-star Gwen. So that should be fun. And then potentially we might actually end up getting one of the really big expensive bundles, just so we can then power up a bunch of other people to keep testing stuff. So might end up doing that. Who knows? Maybe we'll do that on stream. Because, yeah, I just want to be testing everything out for everyone. But that'll be it for today. Thank you for all hanging out with me. I'll be here tomorrow testing out stuff the exact same time. Hope to see you there, and I hope you have a great day.